Hello, Generals. Welcome into this Wednesday, September 3rd edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Gabe Parvin.
And I'm Molly Churchville. And Gabe, I hope you and everyone out there had a great Labor Day weekend.
I know I sure did. Thanks, Molly. Hope you did too.
I did as well. Now let's hop into This Week at Heritage, and we have a lot going on this week, Gabe.
We sure do. And we'll get to those things and more right after we check in with our What's Up Heritage team of Jaden Gallman, Ty Hunt, Cooper Bell, who have all your school announcements and the weather forecast.
Man, shout out to the anchors before us. They really set the bar low.
Yeah, we're here to actually pick up the pieces and deliver the news.
So, without further ado, I'm Jaden.
And I'm Ty.
And you're watching What's Up Heritage, your quick hit segment for all things happening around HHS.
It's episode 6, Generals, and we've got a little bit of everything for you today. Let's roll.
First up, softball. Our Lady Generals hit the road today to LFO. Game time is 5:30. Tickets are $5 at the gate. Go show them some love and support.
Next, yearbooks. If you order one, swing by Mr. Pieces' room and pick it up. Don't wait too long. They won't be sitting there forever.
And finally, the bells. Yeah, we hear it too. If you're tired of the same songs blasting between classes, scan the QR code around school and vote to switch it up.
Simple as that. Don't like what you're hearing? Change it.
I don't like it.
Me either.
All right, let's toss it over to my favorite meteorologist, Coop, for this weekend's forecast.
Looks like we got some naders coming in. Not really. Thanks, Jay. Let's get into that 4-day weather forecast. Wednesday, high of 74, low of 63, 55% chance of rain, so just plan on getting wet. Thursday, high of 77, low of 57, only a 20% chance of rain, and partly cloudy. Basically, it's a pretty nice reset day. Friday, high of 74 and a low of 56, cloudy with just a 5% chance of rain, so it's pretty calm. Saturday, high of 78, low of 57, partly cloudy with just a 15% chance of rain. Not bad for your weekend plans. Showers midweek, and then things ease up heading into the weekend. Back to you, Jay.
That's going to do it for today's episode of What's Up Heritage.
We'll see you next time, but for now,
we're handing over to the next team of bad anchors here on 5-Star News.
Have a great day, Generals.
Thanks, guys, for another stellar report.
To the news now, and we found out late last week who was going to be the homecoming court this year.
And the candidates for the Emperor of the Taj as well, Gabe.
Sure did. These gals and guys will be very busy over the next few weeks prepping for that special day.
Our camera caught up with a few of the guys on the Emperor of the Taj, as well as the senior girls making the homecoming court, just to see how excited they are.
It is such an honor. I was so surprised that I got on it, but I just feel very honored by my friends and by our school community.
I'm super excited to represent our class and see who wins.
Getting nominated for Homecoming Court is super exciting, and I'm thankful for this opportunity. And if I won Homecoming, that would be super fun, but it's also not about winning to me, and I'm just grateful for this opportunity.
I was very excited. I honestly didn't think I was going to get it, and so when me and my friends found out, I thought I looked kind of stupid because I was jumping around everywhere. But it's always exciting to hear like good news like that, so you could definitely tell that I was happy.
I'm really appreciative of it. I think that it's a great opportunity to be able to have, and I enjoyed doing it so much last year, so I'm excited to be at it again.
I mean, I've gone to school with these girls since 6th grade. I have been friends with basically every single one of them at some given point. I think that they're all amazing girls, and each have their own thing about them that makes them so special. And I think the group that we have going has such good energy and such a good connection with each other that no matter who wins, we'll always be supportive of each other.
Well, every year at homecoming week, we have elections for Emperor of the Taj. So there will be several senior young men who are running to be Emperor of the Taj. They'll have a faculty sponsor, and they will do all kinds of things all week to raise money.
It's obviously going to a good cause, the Katusic Children's Fund. It's going to be awesome.
Whether that's selling things, having fundraisers at restaurants throughout the week, and at the end of the week, the person who has raised the most money is crowned Emperor of the Taj at the homecoming pep rally.
I know it's going to be used for great things. I know the Lord's going to be really good with providing through that money.
I think last year was over $20,000 raised for the Catoosa Children's Fund. So it's all for a great cause. So if you see these guys out selling stuff, buy from them, and it'll be really exciting, and the money will all go to a good place.
Congrats to all the folks who were honored, and enjoy these next few weeks.
Now to some big news that happened down at our health occupations room yesterday.
Members from Blood Assurance were on hand to deliver a special check for HHS for winning the annual county blood drive last year.
My partner Gabe was on the scene yesterday and have more on the story in this report.
You guys collected a total of 196 units of blood.
So last year we were challenged by Ringgold High School and LFO to a blood drive competition, and they thought they had a chance, and they did not have a chance because they had each had 3 blood drives each to try to beat us, and we beat them in 2.
I came to award Heritage High School a trophy for the most units in Catoosa County that were donated by school. Heritage collected a total of 196 units. You had 84 units collected in October and 112 units collected in April. You ended up at the end of the year with 196 units of blood collected. Every single unit contributes to 3 lives that are saved, with a total of 588 lives saved just from the students here at Heritage. We can't thank you enough from Blood Assurance. We can't wait to be back here for your next drive.
Hey, just want to give a big shout out to our students, our HOSA club, Miss Johnston, Miss Henley. We won the blood drive in Catoosa County, again, and it's all because of your efforts and willingness to donate. 196 units, which impacts 588 families, is an incredible gesture that we did here at Heritage. And we're very proud of our students for going through that and helping out local community. We got a trophy, we got a plaque. We're looking to do this again every year. And I expect we're going to do this. It's going to be a recurring theme of winning the Catoosa County Cup in blood drive. So thanks again, HOSA. Thanks, students, and go Generals.
So I want you guys to keep in mind this year to come out. December will be our first blood drive. Remember, seniors, you can earn the extra cord, walk with the extra cord. For 6 donations, you get the single cord. For 10 or more, you get the double cord. So we're looking forward to that competition and beating them again this year.
There's so much news, I'm going to need a glossary. Congratulations to all that donated and our health doc teachers and students as well.
Now to a pretty cool fundraiser that wrapped up late last week at the Humane Society up in Chattanooga.
That's right, Molly. Members from competition cheer, volleyball, and our flag football team held a pet food drive here at the school over the past few weeks.
And they took up all of the donations plus some other gifts up north of the delivery last week.
How did the delivery go? How did it impact the Humane Society and our girls? Here's 5-Star News reporters Mason Chancellor, Bryce Smith, Ava Phillips, and Michael Courtney with the report.
Heritage High School flag football, Heritage High School volleyball, and Heritage High School competition cheerleaders did a pet food drive for the Humane Educational Society of Chattanooga. We showed up there yesterday as our last stop and donated a lot of pet food. It was dog food, cat food, puppy food, kitten food, and we also had other treats as well as we donated. They were very grateful to have them, and we had a great time. It's an awesome place if you're interested in adopting a cat or a dog. Humane Ed Society of Chattanooga.
So we donated pet food, treats, and pet toys to the Humane Educational Society of Chattanooga. It's a no-kill shelter and serves the greater Chattanooga area. This is the 3rd year in a row we've done this, and it was a really fun experience, and I loved seeing all the pets that they have in the shelter.
It was really fun. We got to donate a lot of food. We got to make little pet treats for them. We got to play with the dogs and cats, and it was overall a great time.
Ready to go, ladies.
And speaking of fundraisers, our cheer team is involved in a friendly competition with Ringgold cheerleaders and a food drive fundraiser.
Both squads are taking donations from now until September 19th.
What are they looking for? Here's 5-Star News reporters Blake Debity, Mason Davis, Cooper Chapelier, and Kai Zanat for those answers and more in this report.
This year we're doing a Heritage versus Ringgold food drive. Bring in your cans to beat hunger and beat Ringgold. Go Generals!
This year, HHS and RHS are doing a food drive against each other August 25th through September 29th. Things you can bring in is rice, pasta, canned foods, dry goods, and any other things to help support and help any hunger in Ringgold, Georgia.
So the HHS cheerleading team is presenting a food drive. We're currently competing against RHS in the food drive. So basically we're trying to get more donations, more food, and so we can beat RHS. All of the food and money and all the donations will be going locally, so they will all be dispersed throughout the community.
Good luck, ladies, and everyone make sure to bring those items.
Yep, time for a break now, Molly, but hang with us after the commercial for sports and entertainment.
We'll recap the football game against Ringgold last Friday night.
And we'll have the better version, second installment of Pass the Mic.
Stick and stay, sports is next.
So, have you played LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga?
Not yet.
It's a really good game. And the story and the graphics are amazing.
Really?
Yep. If you like the movies a lot, you will definitely enjoy it. What?
Welcome into sports, everyone. Max Sawyer and Piper Collins checking in once again for another sports.
And Max, we are starting with our football as our guys hit the field last Friday night to take on Ringgold Tigers.
Yep, it was a battle of two unbeatable teams, and this one would go down to the last play of the game. To decide the winner,
Here's Coach Green with the game recap.
Packed house at Jeff Sims Field last Friday night as our Generals played host to Ringgold in a battle of two unbeaten football teams. And our Generals took an early 3-0 lead on this long field goal by Jake Collette, but it was Ringgold that scored the game's first touchdown as Hayden Freeze intercepts a Caden Heights screen pass and races 51 yards to pay dirt. Extra point no good. The Tigers lead 6-3 as this one goes to halftime. Second half now, and the Generals made some adjustments and reclaimed the lead on this run around the left end by Braden Slaughter. PAT is good, 10-6 Generals, third quarter. But Ringgold would score the next 15 points to take a 21-10 lead midway through the fourth quarter. But the Generals still had some fight in them. Another 5-yard touchdown run by Slaughter up the middle cut the Tigers' lead to 21-16 midway through the fourth quarter. The Generals D played tough all night, and they gave their offense one more shot to win it near the end of the game. That shot came here on 4th and goal with just seconds remaining in the game when Caden Heights' pass connects with Braden Stoker in the corner of the end zone, but Stoker cannot get 1 foot down into the end zone to score it. The pass is ruled incomplete, and the Tigers hold on for a wild 21-16 win, and we talked to some dejected Generals after the game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, defensively, we did a good job of containing what we knew they were going to come out at. Offensively, we had a bunch of yardage. We just had some mistakes, in a big game like this, mistakes are what get you.
Honestly, I think we couldn't really did much better. Like I said, they maybe had 2 earned first downs total. We held them, it was a 4 and out every time we went out on the field on D. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for.
I think, us getting in the red zone a lot of times gave us confidence, to put the ball in the end zone, but we just couldn't ever do it. So the second half, we went in that same mentality, getting the ball in the end zone, but really capitalize. And we did, and our defense was playing lights out all first half. So I think they just kind of, you tired out in the second half, so you can't really, there ain't much about it really. That's about it. Good play call by Coach Ease in the last play. Gave our 6'3" receiver a chance, and he almost capitalized. He was barely out, but I think overall we got a lot to work on, but I think we'll be good. I mean, you just got to work. You got to work, forget about it, and just move on to the next opponent, Gordon Lee. Win that one, our minds will be off of it, and we'll be rolling again.
tough loss for sure, but we'll get back into the win. Call him this Friday as Gordon Lee comes to town.
Sticking with football, Max, I wonder how students did last week's installment of Peel's Pick 6.
Well, Matthew Nairn got one game right. He had SFU over Alabama.
Was that enough to keep him from elimination this week?
Here's Evan with the report.
Storm.
People that are moving on are out is DJ's moving on. He went 4 for 2. Matthew's moving on. He went 4 for 2. And Mr. Lee and Christian are both out. They went 3 for 3. Games for next week is Michigan versus Oklahoma, Heritage versus Gordon Lee, Atlanta Falcons versus Tampa Bay, Ravens versus Bills, and Lions versus Packers. The scores of the games last week were Ringgold beat Heritage 21-16. Ohio State beat Texas 14-7. Tennessee beat Syracuse 45-26. Georgia beat Marshall 45-7. Dang. Florida State beat Alabama 31-17. And LSU beat Clemson 17-10. The upsets of the week are Ringgold beat Heritage 21-16. Ohio State beat Texas 14-7. Florida State beat Alabama 31-17. How about that, Green? And the last one is LSU beat Clemson 17-10.
Thanks for sports, you two.
Now to some entertainment. Before we let you go today, Gabe, we've saved the best segment for last.
Yes, we have. It's time for our second installment of Pass the Mic.
Who is on Pass the Mic this week? Roll it, guys.
Hello. Would you like to be interviewed for Pass the Mic? Sure. So, you get to pick anybody in the whole school. It could be a teacher or a student, and you pick what you want to say to them, and we'll go fine.
Okay. Tell Aiden Tipton, tell Aiden Tipton that he's an elephant.
Will do. Get out of my sight.
Huh?
Can we get Aiden Tipton for an interview? You have been selected by Levi Wilson for Pass the Mic. He said, you're an elephant.
Yeah.
Who would you like to pick for Pass the Mic, and what would you like to tell them?
I guess I'll go with Camden Watson.
Camden Watson, that was our first ever interview. Takes me back. Doors being closed, not a good sign, but we're gonna try anyway. I don't know what to do. We got it. Hello, Mr. Camden Watson. You have been selected for Pass the Mic. What did he say? I don't remember. Alright, so this is from Aiden Tipton. He literally did not say anything. Goodbye, get out of my sight. Go back to your class. Who would you like to pick? I forgot about that part.
Let's go CC Ward.
No.
Carter Wilson.
Will do. What would you like to say?
Good luck playing baseball.
Let me get one. Oh, he dropped everything. Let me get a Coke. So it turns out our fifth or sixth victim is also in the same class as Aiden Tipton. So we're probably gonna get smited from existence, but we're certainly gonna try. Sorry for disturbing you, man. One more person. Who was it? Good luck with playing baseball.
Thank you.
That was from Camden Watson. You're on Pass the Mic. Who would you like to pass the mic to? It can be any teacher, any student in the whole school.
Braxton Crystal.
What would you like to say to them?
Good luck at the football game.
Hey, I saw the new segment. I thought it was funny.
It is fantastic.
I really like the new news segment a lot.
We already got fans. Good luck with the football. Thank you. That'd be the end of Pass the Mic. Go back to class.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, not bad.
With that, we'll wrap up this Wednesday edition of the 5-Star News.
And we'll see you again on Friday. But until then, have a great rest of your week. And as always,
Stay classy, Heritage.